Guys, I just tested my IQ and it is extremely low, meaning I'm not gonna succeed. Is that right? Let's talk about it. Okay, so most of the time we have this idea that people who have low intelligence quotient will fail in life, or people who are not sharp. Not let's not even talk about intelligence quotient. Let's talk about just simple intelligence, wisdom, and all that. So most of the time we think such people, they can't go far. Such people, they won't achieve anything in life because they don't have what it takes to go far. They don't have what it takes to be in a room and to talk. They don't have what it takes to look at a camera and to talk. They don't have what it takes to talk about business, to talk about stock, to talk about shares. They don't have what it takes to talk to ministers, to talk to presidents. People who are less intelligent, most of the time we think they won't achieve anything. Is that your case? Follow up and listen very carefully. So I found out that it is not the entire truth. It is not the entire truth. Why? Because it is proven that what makes people succeed is not only the IQ but also the EQ, meaning the emotional quotient. Let's explain it. You can be sharp, very sharp, yet emotionally unstable, and at the end, you will not achieve that much. You will be very sharp, you will be able to talk, you will be able to speak to people, you will be able to negotiate contracts, but you won't have the patience that it requires for you to have until you get the right results. So sharp people tend to give up very easily. Why? Because they got A's at school. They went to the best schools or to the best universities with scholarship and all that. They never failed. They never got an F. They never, they never cried. So for them, in their mind is that life is easy. Life is simple. You just do one, two, three things and it works out for you. Forgetting that there's school where you go, and there's the school of life. The school of life is tougher, and the school of life is the one that will determine whether you will go forward or not. Let's now talk about quotient, emotional quotient. Emotional quotient gives you the ability to be stable throughout. While you are failing, while you're not doing things right, you are still stable and you are learning. Yet people who are sharp and who don't have emotional quotient, they turn out to learn very fast, but they also give up very fast when the result is not what they expect, when the result is always negative. They are doing everything right, they are learning very fast, but they can't remain consistent. Now another thing is that people who have high IQ turn out to for instance get a lot of money working for people. Now when they dive into business, they can't control their emotions, and this is where they lose everything. You can open, for instance, a shop. You have a high IQ, you got good jobs with companies in the Silicon Valley and all that. You worked for them, you did coding for them, you did everything for them, and you got a lot of money. And now you are telling yourself, let's invest in Africa because for you being sharp is enough. Now shock on you, as someone would say, shock on you, because you only have a high IQ. You don't know if you have a high EQ. And shock on you if you have a low EQ. At the end, you will lose everything. You will now open the shop, or you will open now the mall, and to start, you will now decide your EQ will affect you in a way that you will hire people from your family, for instance. You are emotionally driven. You are emotionally driven. You will now hire them. Things are not working out well, but because you are emotionally driven, you will not figure out things, or you will decide to not take actions. You will tell yourself, let me give them more time, let me give them more time, let me give them more time. They will adjust, they will arrange it, because your EQ is low. It is not as high as your IQ, and at the end you will lose everything. because they will not manage it well, they will lose everything. And for you is that things are gonna turn out well with time. A client will come and then the person does not have the entire money, and then someone will just call you, the salesperson will call you, telling you, your uncle is here and he is asking for something and he's saying he does not have the whole money. Your low EQ will tell you, just give him, no problem, just give me 2,000 is fine. Yet the thing is 5,000. You see how your IQ can affect you. Yet now let's talk about the people who have low IQ, and who have a high EQ. Such people, they don't need a lot of opportunities to go far. They need the right opportunity and they stick to it, knowing very well that they are not sharp. They make sure that they maximize their moments, they maximize their opportunities. As long as they have one, or as soon as they have one, they make sure they maximize it. One opportunity and they will grab it. They will make sure that they're emotionally stable. No one can shake them. You talk to them, you talk negative things, they don't care. They are just, their mind is focused. They are stable. You come, a family member comes to borrow, they are like, no. Like, they are stable emotionally, and their business will succeed more. Why? Because such people, they are so stable. They are so stable emotionally that you cannot manipulate them. You cannot come because you are a lady, you are beautiful and all that, and talk to them in a certain way, and then they just, no. For them, it is a no. Why? Because they are stable emotionally. They might not have a high IQ, but they are stable emotionally in a way that it does not matter who you are, how you behave, how you are dressed. No, they address you as the client. They don't care either you are beautiful, either you are seductive, either you are trying to seduce them and all that. They are stable emotionally enough to not consider all these parameters and to only consider you as the client. That is why the people who have a high IQ but a low emotional intelligence, they turn out to lose it. Or emotional, the emotional quotient, they turn out to lose it. Why? Because they are not stable emotionally, and your emotions have a lot to do in your advancement. It has a lot to do with how far you are going, because when you are unstable emotionally, you will do things that even your IQ will start asking itself, is it you doing it? Yes, it's you. It's just that emotionally wise, you are not stable. Emotionally wise, you are dumb. Permit me the term. Emotionally wise, you are not you are not making it. Emotionally wise, you are not at that level where you should be. So let me tell you something. If you have a low IQ, make sure to do one thing. Make sure that you are emotionally stable. One. This is for the people who have a low IQ like me. People who are not that sharp, people who are not that intelligent. Make sure that you have a high EQ, emotional quotient. Make sure that you have a high one. Make sure you are stable emotionally. Make sure that friends and family affairs and all the talkings do not affect you. The second thing, make sure to maximize your opportunities. When you get one, never lose it. Try your best to never lose it. Tell God, help me to never lose this opportunity. Help me to be excellent at it. I'm a slow learner, but I want to make sure that I get better at it from day to day. This is the second thing. Make sure you maximize your opportunities. When you get one, don't play with it. The first thing, be stable emotionally and have a high emotional intelligence, emotional quotient. And the second thing, as I said, maximize your moment. These two things will help you a lot. They will help you to stabilize your business. They will help you to stabilize your work and all that. Because if you have a low intelligence quotient and you have a low emotional quotient, where are you going to live in the next Even right now, where are you going to live? Which type of work can you do? You are not you everyone can just carry you around, and you are not intelligent. People can manipulate you and all that. Do you know why most of them most of the time you enter a shop and then the owner of the shop is there and you cannot even notice it is him? And some of them not sharp at all, because they might not be intelligent, that much intelligent, that sharp like you, but they can hire the best salesperson people. They can hire the best marketers in town. They can hire the best how to say that, the best cook. They can hire the best carpenters. They can hire them, yet them themselves, there's almost nothing they can do. Why? Because they are capitalizing on their emotional quotient. They are making sure that their emotions are stable in a way that they can see the right person. They don't care how you are dressed. They don't care either you are a lady or a man. They don't care about all these things. They look at your potential. They don't have it and they want it. And so because they don't have it, they will make sure that they are not manipulated. They are not affected by how beautiful you look. What they want is results, because they know themselves, they cannot get it. They know it. Most of the time, you have to be pragmatic when you have a low IQ. Be pragmatic. Tell yourself the truth. So such people, they will hire the best people. They will hire them, and because they have a high emotional intelligence, they will know how to talk to you. They will be patient with you. They will be calm. They will be patient with the business, knowing that a time is coming whereby the business will do extremely well. And they know where to fire someone. They know when to promote someone. They know when to hire someone, and they don't care. They only care about the talent and how excellent you are, how good character, how good you are in terms of character. So my friend, if you have a low IQ, worry less. Worry less. Don't worry. Try your best to be emotionally stable. It is not everything, but it is important. It is key if you want to succeed in life. Thank you so much.